we doing? It's Tree, and we're finally back sharing some more of our cooking videos with you all that we're super stoked about, and just getting reoriented into our new space in Savannah, Georgia. And today I'm going to share with you some Chipotle cauliflower tacos. We're making tacos out of steamed potato, organic, and some cassava flour with a little bit of sea salt, everything fresh. We're doing like a buffalo cauliflower that is going to be baked, and then we're doing some fresh stuff on top. Delicious, nutritious, all organic, gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free, refined sugar-free, and fat-free, until we add in some fat, which probably is going to be a little bit of avocado and some creme fraiche, which we'll share with you also. So yeah, it's going to be a delicious meal. And I forgot to mention the mango salsa that we're adding on top, along with some thinly sliced purple cabbage and fresh cilantro. This is a medical medium recipe that we're doing a play on, so it's super good for you, super healing, delicious, satisfying, nutritious, and quite simple to make. So let me get into the process and let's get these going. These are the ingredients for our little delicious meal we're about to have. And we've got our cauliflower florets with the toppings we'll add on to make the buffalo cauliflower organic yellow potatoes, and cassava flour, shredded purple cabbage, cilantro, and the mango salsa ingredients here that we'll mix up. All right, so I have a pot here with 3 inches of filtered water in it that's boiling, and I'm adding to it in my steamer basket. I have 2 cups of peeled and chopped yellow organic potatoes. Gonna place them in there, put the lid on, slightly ajar, and set the timer for 15 minutes. Gonna let them steam over boiling water, get nice and soft, and move into the other parts of the tacos. While the potatoes are steaming, I'm going to go ahead and mix up the Chipotle cauliflower. First, turning on the oven to 400 degrees and letting that get up to temp, and then I'll be mixing all the ingredients together for the Chipotle cauliflower so it's nice and flavorful. Then we'll be baking that for 25 to 30 minutes at 400 degrees in the oven. For the Chipotle cauliflower, I have 4 cups of cauliflower little florets. This is basically a head of cauliflower. Get it all into your bowl. And 2 teaspoons of maple syrup. I have 1/2 teaspoon of chipotle powder, 2 teaspoons of paprika, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt, and I have the juice of 1 squeezed lime. This is basically like 1 tablespoon, a little bit more of 1 fresh lime juice. And now at this point, already smells so good. Just really mix it up thoroughly so everything gets really well coated. Now I'm going to make a fresh mango salsa, which is quite tasty. Gonna let this marinate for a minute. The potatoes are almost done, and then we'll move into the potato-cassava tortillas and getting the Chipotle cauliflower roasting and whip this all up into a super tasty meal. So taking 1 1/2 cups of fresh chopped mango, putting it into a larger bowl. A 1/4 cup of finely chopped red onion. A 1/4 cup of fresh minced cilantro. juice from one whole organic raw lime. This is a tablespoon of finely chopped jalapeño. I have a little bit of red and a little bit of green in there, along with 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt. And then I'm just gonna mix this all together to create the mango salsa and let this sit aside and just really absorb those delicious flavors. The oven is up to temp, so I'm just stirring up the chipotle cauliflower one more time, putting it onto my parchment-lined baking tray, and making sure I get everything in there, spreading it out. And now I'm going to bake this at 400 degrees. I'm going to set the timer for 25 minutes and let this really roast up into something delish. Potatoes are done. You'll know they're done when they're nice and soft, you know, with the fork. So I'm going to pull them off of the stove, lift them from the steamer basket and put them into another bowl, and we'll mash it together with the cassava flour and a little bit of sea salt. I have my 2 cups of peeled, steamed, organic yellow potatoes, 1 cup of cassava flour and 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, and I've got my big fork, or use a potato masher. And I'm just going to go ahead and put some of this flour in here and start mashing to create a dough, basically. I have my ceramic non-stick skillet on high, and I'm going to go ahead, it's already nice and hot, I'm going to go ahead and add in my tortillas. They're a little bit, you know, fragile, so you can always squish them back together if you need to, and cook them for about 3 minutes on either side. Again, you can seal the cracks and smooth them out while they're cooking. Let me set my timer here for 3 minutes. And meanwhile, I'm just rounding out the edges and making them look really nice, then flipping them, then doing another couple minutes on the other side.
Hey, I'm about to put together the Chipotle cauliflower tacos made with the potato tortillas. Pretty amazing. So I'm going to come right on over here to the Chipotle cauliflower. So yummy. Just get a nice amount into this tortilla that is just amazing. Like, look at this tortilla. All right, now I'm going to, what am I doing next? Okay, I'm going to actually, I'll go right over here to the purple cabbage and put that on. Now I'm going to put on some of the mango salsa. This, how pretty is that? Like, look at this. I'm going to actually go right on over here to the creme fraiche now. So this is basically like, this is going to kind of serve as like a sour cream, if you're a sour cream person. Set that there, and then just a teeny bit of cilantro here on top, just fresh cilantro. that is gorgeous. I'm just going to kind of push that up right back there and fold that in, and I've got myself a yummy little Chipotle cauliflower taco with creme fraiche and mango salsa. And the tortilla is a potato tortilla, potato and cassava. All right, here we go. It's always a win.